Matt, you getting on?
Bacon!
Come here. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Petey, I'm gonna give you the headshot. Come here.
I'm on.
Broadcast started.
Peyton's in here.
You're on the air.
Let me do the intro.
Tell Matt you're on the air.
I'm on the air, Matt.
Okay, Peyton. Welcome tonight for the Dsrl B main event here for the night of the 3 races, 3 nights at Eldor. We've had a good one so far, Danny, as I'm joined in the broadcast tonight with Danny McIntosh, Dave Ferguson, and Mama Bulldog. And also joining us in with a little spotlight interview, the girl who makes a lot of our paint schemes and makes them well, as I sure do love them. Here she is, Peyton, and Mama Bulldog is going to take that interview.
Hello, Peyton. How are you?
Good.
I just want to talk a little bit about the cars that you've designed. You've done a couple for Bulldog and do an awesome job. What goes into that when you decide to design a car? What goes into that? What do you put into that design?
It basically runs in my mind. I pretty much think about what I do before I do it.
Well, I can tell you from Mama's standpoint, I really appreciate it, and you do an awesome job. And I don't know what your future holds, but I think that you could design a car for any NASCAR team, and it would be an honor for them to run any car you design. And I really appreciate what you've done for Matt. It means the world. They're by far the best cars that he's ever run, and he's had a lot of good luck with those cars. He's won races with the cars you've designed.
Thank you.
Thank you. Really appreciate it. Appreciate your dad for all he's done, and keep up the good work, young lady. You're definitely a force to be reckoned with. So we're getting ready to go into the B main, is that correct?
Yes, the Conti event. Here we go. A lot of guys that had an opportunity to go out there and didn't get her done in the heat races. This is their last chance qualifier.
Hey, sometimes second chances, they're the best. We've all had them. And Dave, how many cars we got going into this Conti race?
Dave's not currently at the mic. We have 16 heading into this B main event.
It'll be a good one. Anytime you can race at Eldor, it's a good one, and I want to wish all of them good luck. We're excited to get this going and see who can make it in. How many cars are we taking?
Top 4, is that correct, Danny?
Top 4.
Yeah, I think it's top 4.
My dad said he's got 5 going into the race.
5 going in. That's even better. We're joining the booth with Republican tonight. We thank him for being here, and I know he's already made it in. And I know tomorrow night we just want to ask you all to join in. It's gonna be one heck of a show. See who can take that $75.
We're waiting for invites now. As you said, Mom, every race at Eldor is always a good one. Just the atmosphere being around there. It's the Dirt's World's Daytona. It don't matter if you're here in a midget, in a bomber. It don't matter what it is, or even on a video game like we are. It's special to be here, and it's just as simple as that. You know, it's a special place and a special atmosphere. Can't wait to see who's
Anytime
gonna
you
make
can
it.
race at Eldora. I don't know if you're watching tonight or listening tonight and you've not ever been, you need to make the trip. I had the opportunity the first time many years ago. The original owner of Eldora, Earl Baltus, first time I was ever there for the late model, the War 100. Little rain delay, but I got the opportunity to sit in the truck with him for about an hour. And to be honest, I didn't know who I was actually talking to, but when I found out, I was just amazed. And then to see Tony Stewart take it over, the love, the passion that he put into it. Let me tell you something. If you're in dirt racing, it takes everything you've got, and these guys do it with love and passion. And to have the opportunity not to broadcast and watch these guys, you know, even though we're not actually physically there, it's Eldora. What else is there? There isn't when it comes to dirt racing. So have much respect for anybody that's racing, whether you're there or you're not. It is an awesome show, and we look forward to bringing it to you tonight.
Yeah, for sure. We're certainly waiting for invites to come out right now, waiting for those last few guys to get in their party, get the group set, and get ready to rock and roll tonight. Republican, do you have any picks? Who's going to win this thing?
Ooh, it's gonna be a tough field. Let me look here at the roster. I would have to say Big Car.
Big Carf,
That would
he
be
is
my pick.
he's sitting on the outside pole of this thing tonight. I'm gonna have to go with did Peyton leave?
Yes, she left.
No, not Peyton, but Peyton in the
Yeah, he left.
he left.
Yeah, left.
Well, I think we're gonna have to go with my pick tonight. Is gonna come from that fourth row. I'm gonna have to go with Ed Head.
Well, I'm going to have to go with Republican tonight. I think the pick he had was the best one. And Big Carth, and ready to get this on the show on the road. It's been exciting. Thank you all for listening, watching. We really appreciate it. And let's give you a little more action from Eldora.
You guys got an invite yet? She was nervous. She got a real bad case of anxiety, so that was hard for her.
And we're going to bring you a little action from Eldora Speedway as the concert gets ready to start. Thank you all again for joining in.
The Biggie.
They better pull those belts tight.
Yeah, it really does make it harder when you have them tight. It really does make it harder after the race for somebody to pull you out of them.
Is this race 25 laps as well?
50.
50.
Have y'all received y'all's invites yet?
No.
They better take one last big deep breath. Because they're going to want to hold it for 50 laps. As we've got a little time to spare, I'm gonna ask Bulldog. I don't know if any of you have been following the NASCAR. I just want to ask him. I know the time and effort he's put into it. We've been waiting on that alluded email that we've been told we'll be getting next week if we qualify for those showcase races. But Bulldog, I know what it means. Father and your dad did, but what does it mean? What would it mean to you to have that invite?
Well, you know, just to get the chance to race professionally, you know, I believe all I need is a chance to go do it. And to show the world I can do it, you know. We got put down for a while, and we're back on our feet, and we're ready to rock and roll. We got our head high going in there, and I'm pretty confident we're going to go ahead and get that invite and go one of those showcase races and hopefully win one or more. Definitely try to go run good in those and possibly get drafted. You know, I can talk the big talk and say corner waiting for his invite. You know, it's something that means a lot to me. You know, I don't have the opportunity to race professionally in the real world, so we got to do it on NASCAR heat and everything else. And it's
Did you guys get your invites?
yeah, I'm ready to rock and roll on the broadcast booth.
Oh, somehow I got in.
Want to wish everybody good luck as we get ready to start this qualifying. B main.
Seem to have another invite, Matt.
It's not easy. It takes a lot to go around this track, and only the best of the very best survive. So as we get started, let's just sit back, pull the straps tight, and watch all the action.
And right now is B-Pool headed off down into turn 4. He's got the lead, took the pole, rocking and rolling out front, running a really good line. I don't know what you just said on, Mama. But here we go again. There's a little contact back there in the back. Looks for actually that 5th place position, that transfer spot. Danny, you reporting in on that?
Yeah, I'm trying to get it on the right car.
Yeah, I can't tell you the numbers, but the 3rd place cars is moving up.
Oh, and a big wreck back here between the 90 of Big Carf in the wall, Danny. It looks like you put that little evil juju on him with your pick. Definitely a sharp-looking race car, though. THC 1994 Cheese God right now rocking and rolling in that 3rd place position. Hippo in 4th, trying to make it. Almost got in the transfer position. Finished 3rd in his heat. Trying to make a last lap pass to get into 2nd. He's looks like the field's separated out pretty well. And then Edhead, my pick to win this thing, is sitting right there in 5th. Need a couple lucky cautions to get him up there and gain all that time down, but in 50 laps it's very possible. B-Pole continues to roll, but it looks like 90 will be wrecking again. I was going to actually report on the second place car of GU, but 90 car looks to be having a tough day. GU actually looks to be running him down. Was really fast in his heat race. Thought he had that second place finish right there. Car looks a lot hooked up right now, and that Durham racing engine is turning those RPMs.
Looks like they're all kind of getting settled down a little bit, getting feel for it. That's what all it takes. You just got to kind of let it all hang out here at Eldora.
No, definitely, there's no pit stops here. It's honestly a chess match game, whether you're going to push your stuff early or save it for later. I know running a wheel, I don't know if GU is on a wheel, or some of these guys that might be running a wheel, your arm does get tired on the dirt. It's a lot different than running the asphalt, especially if you run it one-handed like I do. But, it's kind of, do you want to save yourself for later? Not only just the car, but the driver in general. It's their endurance. You got to get to the finish, to finish first.
GU, I think he's closing in on the leader, just kind of getting in his rhythm and getting things straightened out, trying to take it to him.
He's definitely knocked down some good laps here. Closing in, gets a little squirrely right there, loses all the momentum he had, and B-Pool will drive back away. But definitely something we're going to be keeping y'all up on. Danny, you reporting on anything right now?
Yes, I believe it's still Ed Head in the 5th spot. Oh, wait, no, spin. Ed Head spun, he hit the inside wall, and there's another crash.
The 90 spun again. Who's in 5th?
I believe it's still Ed Head.
We'll set you down here in the Dave cam right now as he backed out, but his car is still sitting down there in pit road as we see the 600 or 900 plus horsepower, if I'm not correct, zooming past down the backstretch here at Eldora Motor Speedway.
And again, these cars are just trying to get their groove. They're trying to figure it out. Eldora, it's fast all the way around, and they're just trying to move ahead and make the laps and finish this 50 lap B main. It's going to be exciting from here on out.
B-Pool right now in that Taggart Speedway sponsored machine will be rushing there here very shortly in this series. Moving forward, but GU is knocking him down in that Durham Racing powered rocket chassis.
I don't think these cars have to worry about draft here at Eldora.
No.
It's all about speed. It's all about the line you make, and they're doing it all themselves. It has nothing to do with draft.
I don't know, Mom, about how bad that GU's front end looks to be pushing. Looks like he might be driving a Rayburn. What do you think?
I don't know about that, but if he is, he'll probably be okay. I don't know. Those Masterbilt's pretty good here, too, at Eldora.
Sad Rayburn.
Can't forget the rocket chassis either.
As I'm currently riding right now, along with that 8 car of GU, as they close in on lap traffic. GU has slowly knocked away that gap. Looks to be about 3 car lengths. He's running a little high and letting that engine a little bog down. I think he's kind of saving his stuff right now. He ain't trying to rip it down there against that bottom line. As on this game, the high line doesn't really work that well.
He's definitely that car. Oh my
big
goodness.
wreck
What
with the
a
59. Flip. Actually, that was lag. So,
regardless, it was exciting. Anytime
that
you see a car flip at Eldora, it's crazy.
Kind of looked like when Bill Elliott flipped in the Prelude to the Dream here a few, I guess it was a decade back, flipped at the finish line.
Turned into a nightmare. As the race continues, we've got a battle going on up front.
GU smacked the wall as B-Pool looks to try to get around that lap car of his Ed Head, I do believe.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, they are definitely battling up front. got two cars running two different lines.
I believe
Car,
Ed heads a lap down.
Yeah, I think somebody. Come on, flagman. Where's the layover flag? Let these boys race. I know you're trying all you got, and you really don't want to give that up, but it's not for position. You gotta.
I'm sorry, we've got just a little technical difficulty here. We'll be right with you shortly.
Hippo boy called it. He's out.
He's out?
Yep. He's got it parked. It's smacking the wall again.
Sorry out there, a little technical difficulty. Danny, I'm gonna need to play together to get back in there.
Well, B-Pool is still in the lead. I think Ed Head is still in the 5th spot.
No, I think he's in 4th.
Sorry about that. We just had a little issue. Again, just want to thank you all for tuning in. Our sponsors are quick and easy, and we'll be right back with you.
Danny, I'm gonna need to invite back, go to the play together on the party screen, and send me a play together so I can get back in there. Okay.
Alright.
Thank you, race fans, for the current delay, but y'all are still being provided with some very good racing. Is what we're doing and what Danny's doing. It ain't gonna affect what you're seeing at all.
Sometimes Mama Bulldog and Bulldog have a little technical difficulty. Just stand by. We will get you back to the action.
And currently we're on lap 39 of 50.
And this is a B main. 2 drivers.
5.
5 drivers are going to transfer.
4 drivers.
Oh,
4.
4 drivers.
Well, Peyton told
Sorry
us
about
5.
that. 4 drivers are going to transfer for tomorrow night's feature, and the winner will receive $75 and the title of winning at Eldora Speedway.
Your mic is way too loud. We're back in and we're ready to go. As Hippo will no longer be racing in this one. Looks like he has blown an engine. GU, where are they running at, Dave? Where's GU? Still second?
Yeah, he's still in 2nd.
Are you sure?
Yeah, Dave, because Robonum is ahead of him, and he ain't been lapped.
All I know is Hippo got into it with B-Pool, the leaders, and I really don't know if B-Pool's in the lead anymore.
Do we not have a stream?
I've looked. We do not.
So we'll take you away right now who we think is the leader. And right now who it threw me in on the game with was B-Pool.
I think it's GU.
You think it's GU?
I think when Hippo flipped, it caught B-Pool and GU got around him.
we'll just let things cycle back around and make sure we're telling you correctly.
Well, B-Pool is behind GU at this point, so whether that's to lap him or not, we'll have to...
And again, we apologize. Technical difficulty. Sometimes that happens. It's still an awesome race, and we really appreciate you tuning in. It's Eldora, so just bear with us.
And that beautiful 8 Durham Racing engines powered very late late model will be leading this thing right now. Got the NASCAR Heat Pro League sticker on the side of that thing.
NASCAR Heat Pro League. You know, all those guys that have tried to qualify for it, they're all waiting on the edge of their seats waiting for that email. I know I am, and I'm just the mama in this thing, so shout out to all those guys. Shout out to the guys running this race.
Well, that
awesome racing.
Is that a caution or is that the race?
I think that might be the end.
I think it was.
I think it was.
GU is your winner.
Congratulations.
He was
what
the
a race.
first car that slowed down. Sorry, we cannot take you through with the color commentary right there. Through the wreck and through the chaos that happened there, but y'all got to see every moment of it, and sorry for the little interference. As GU will take home the checkered flag in the B main.
Congratulations. Great job. Look forward to watching him race tomorrow night in the feature. I think Dave said it was going to be at 7 Central Time tomorrow night. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And Dave, how many cars are going to be in that feature?
I don't have a count yet.
Okay. We'll update you on that later, but the winner gets not only the title, but they get $75.
So your official results are GU, B-Pool, THC, Rub on 'em, Ed Head, Big Carf, Hippo, and that's it.
And
so
the top
your
5 get to move on to tomorrow night's race. Is that correct? Or the top 4?
So Rub on 'em is your fourth position driver. So that knocks out Ed Head, Big Carf, and Hippo.
Boy, Republican, we were wrong, weren't we?
Yeah.
We called that wrong. Congratulations to the top 4. I look forward to watching y'all tomorrow night.
As they just fought a huge uphill battle in this race. They'll be joining us here in a minute for the interviews. But they fought a big uphill battle just to get here. They were all denied in the heat races. And these top 4 were able to make it into the A main in the last chance qualifier, the B main, the Conti, whatever you feel like calling it. But now
winning a race at Eldora. I mean, he's got to feel awesome. As he's getting out of the car, as he's going through an inspection, can you imagine what he's feeling? He just won. Whether it's the Conti or not, he won a race at Eldora, and he's got a chance to fight for that win tomorrow night. Congratulations to him. Thank you for everybody listening. Thank you to Bulldog, to Republican today. It's been awesome. Really appreciate it.
GU, man, great performance. I wasn't really able to walk through what happened there, but walk us through how you was able to get past people and get that win.
Coming out of 4, B-Pool just got lag wrecked by Hippo, who said he even couldn't make it in tomorrow, so there's that. And then it just got around him, and somehow held him off for the next 15 laps, and came home the winner.
Man, you hate to see that. You know he's feeling devastated. But, man, you made the A main. Tell me the triumph and the feeling that you're feeling now that you have the chance. You fought a huge uphill battle to get to where you are and to make it in the last chance qualifier. That means something, man. It really does. You're a winner here. You know, what does it mean? what's your goal and how do you get to the front in tomorrow's A main?
Just try and run fast lap times. Be smooth, be calm, and race clean. Don't try and stuff it in every corner. Let off, back up your corners, get a run down the front stretch and the back stretch, and try and run some 15.4s. So
yeah, man, and that's what it's going to take. It's going to be a long endurance race. I know my arm's going to be tired tomorrow night. I was already complaining about that earlier, but don't listen to me, man. You're a winner here tonight, and I know that's awesome. Congrats, man. Congrats.
Thanks, man.
And hopefully I ain't telling you that tomorrow night.
Hopefully you'll be saying that to me.
People not gonna be able to make it tomorrow night?
No, Hippo.
Boy.
Hippo said he wasn't able to make it, and he raced the B main. He was saying that during the B main.
Well, I mean, he wouldn't make it anyway. He didn't finish. Is B-Pool coming in?
We know he must be feeling devastated right now. B-Pool, led the majority of that race. Had it locked down, signed, sealed, delivered. GU was looking at him, and he had those eyes wide, but he knew he couldn't get to him, but something happened. GU got lucky. He was able to make it in and win this race here. But the feeling of B-Pool, I've been in that position. I've got messed up by some lap cars before. It's frustrating, but you've got to pick your head. He's still moving on to that A main, and he's got to keep his head up, because if he gets down on himself and gets down, you've already lost the race tomorrow night. B-Pool, man, walk us through there what happened. I heard the deal with Hippo and got to see it myself there. I know you're frustrated, man, but you're still making the feature tomorrow night. Walk us through those there last 40, 50 laps. It looked like you had the absolute dominant car. 4, we have Dave flying 59 Ferguson starting in roll 3 on the inside in P5. And then we have the bitter rival to Dave Ferguson, Republican Racing. We have Hendershot, your winner in heat number 1, starting row number 4 inside P7. Big Daddy K starting outside row 5. The winner, the guy who walked the dog on the rest of the field in his heat race, the biggest runaway win so far, Jay Miller starting in row 5, position 9. And then Huser, 7 Racing, starting on his outside. Then you have me, Bulldog 46X, on the inside of row 6. Nike Racing, me and him had a great battle. Can't wait to see that. Then, coming out of the B main, which you just got done watching, we're going to have GU in row 7, starting on the inside right behind me. And then B-Pool, who is in the chat right now, starting on the outside of row 7. We have THC Cheese God starting in row 8, and Rub on 'em starting shotgun of the field. Who's y'all's picks? I know we're all in it, but who do y'all think is going to go get the job done?
Bulldog.
Well, appreciate it.
Man, and I thought the heat races were tough to pick. I have no idea. I have no idea.
In other words, he's picking himself. He just doesn't want to say it.
No, I struggle. I mean,
I'll just tell you right
I really
now,
struggle.
I'll just tell you right now, if one of those two that's starting on that front row gets out in front early and they ain't racing, it's going to be hard to catch them.
I know in the dash it was rolling, but Danger was gaining on him. Right now I'm trying to see if anybody else wants interviewed.
I'm currently running some laps at Arrowwood in a sprint car, so whenever you get them in here, I'm ready. A lot of heartbroken guys tonight. A lot of dreams come true for a chance to race for $75 to go out there and try to get the victory. It's going to be hard to come from the back, though. But there will also be that hard Charger award for doing so. It's going to be a difficult task to live up to and a difficult task to do. But I know some of us back there, I wanted it from the get-go. Can't wait to get it.
Colin Carf.
Danny, will you go in there and message it?
Yep.
I know Ed is really ticked. I think Ed was in the transfer spot when Hippo got wrecked, or Hippo wrecked.
So you want Carf, right?
Oh, Ed? It's a madhouse back here in the pits.
Do we have more guys in here getting ready to get interviewed into this thing tonight, or are we off the air?
We're waiting. Carp said he'll be in a minute.
Can I get out of my broadcasting voice for a minute?
Yeah.
Thanks.
What's going on?
What's going on, Carp?
Well, Carp, you was Republicans and Mama Bulldogs picked to win last night. You started outside pole. What happened there that got you in the back and fighting for your life there?
Hippo got into me and Ed, and that gave them time to come around, and that's all she wrote, man. I was hoping for a better finish, than I started. But with like 4 to go, Hippo goes, "I'm out of this, man," and then there was no time for me to reel him back in. Like, he just left the game.
You really hate it. You really hate to see it. Man, as heartbroken as you are that you didn't end up making the feature tonight, the thoughts and motivation going on for the rest of this DSRL season.
Right. Like I told Dave, I'll be making some runs at his season as well. It's all new to me on the default slider scale. I'm used to running customs over with RD in the Giggity League as well, on Tuesday night. But I still got a dog in this fight. Me and Hoosier 7, we're teammates, so just be on the watch out for him because he's coming.
Good to see it. He looked very strong in this thing. You might be spotting for me. You might see him in the broadcast booth tomorrow night as a crew chief teammate or whatever going forward. But, man, good run tonight. I know you're heartbroken, but keep your head up and keep going.
Yeah, shout out to you guys. I just put it on the line tonight, see what I could do on a slider scale. You get that suicide awareness out there, people need help. Ask for it, man. Go seek it. That's all I ask.
Man, I'm right there with you. I never run a whole lot of default anything. It's about the only thing I run default-wise. It's definitely a different experience. So, should be a good one.
I'll be back. You'll see me in Victory Lane. I'm pretty sure. A couple times. Housier's gonna be right there with me. We put a lot of time, and hours into our custom. This is a whole new, like I said, ball game for us. But we're gonna learn, and we're gonna come out and show you guys what we can do with a, slider.
Well, man, we can't wait to see it.
Also, you guys stay tuned. I might be running a whole season on a quarter midget as well over on the sprint car side of things too, and Housier's going to go to a 410, I believe.
Matt, you see that?
Yes. Let's talk about it later, Dave, because we're on the air right now. Let's go ahead and cut the broadcast off. It's been a great privilege to be in there. Any last words from anybody still in the broadcast booth this thing?
Nah, man. I hope Hoosier has a good run at it tomorrow. Being my teammate and all, I'll be watching from the sidelines, and hoping he can, at least pull a top 5 finish off.
Definitely. It's going to be a dogfight from the very get-go. I know it's going to be hard for a lot of us to come out there. I think he's starting in front of me. He got the right draw, got a heat above me. So it should be fun to watch out and see.
He done told me he's gonna put on a show for you guys, and he's gonna try to make it as clean as possible, so Dave could try to get some more people to sponsor us for this event.
Yes, and that's what it all matters.
I just told him, I said it's a long race. You got a lot of fast guys. Just be patient out there. You're bound to make a mistake, especially us guys on controllers. But I'm gonna sign out for a little bit, man. It was nice talking to everybody. Maybe Republican, I can get up in the booth with you guys again.
Yep.
Have a good night, Carp.
Thanks, Dave. It was an honor to be able to run with you tonight. And I'll be watching from the sidelines tomorrow as my teammate goes into battle.
All right, you have a good night.